Hi, my name is Jessie, and I'm a spider plant. This is the story of how I went on a journey to find love and learn to love myself instead.
Hi, Jessie. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Buzz. I've been feeling sort of lonely lately, and I was thinking of trying to find someone, but I don't know how to meet anyone.
I can help with that. I can help pollinate for you.
What's that?
Well, pollination is when pollen is transferred to the female reproductive organs of plants, letting fertilization take place. This is how sexual reproduction occurs in plants. This process helps pass genetic information to the next generation by producing seeds. Bees, like me, are important in this process because we can help pollinate plants by landing on the male organ of the flower and getting pollen grain on our feet. Afterwards, we fly to other plants and land on the female organ of the flower, and the pollen from before will stick on the plant we just landed on. That's pollination.
That's so cool. What would I do without you, Buzz? No, but really, what would I do without you? If there are no bees, does that mean I won't be able to reproduce?
Well, other pollinators include ants, hummingbirds, butterflies, moths, bats, birds, and even mosquitoes.
Oh, wow.
And speaking of pollination, while I was out pollinating, I heard from other plants that there was going to be a party tonight. You should go and meet someone there. I'd love to be your wingman.
Wow, there's so many different plants here. How do I find someone?
Leave it to me, Jessie. Jessie, I want you to meet my friend Taylor.
Hi, Jessie. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Taylor. It's so nice to meet you, too. You're beautiful. So, Taylor, this may be a little too early to ask, but what are some reasons that you want to potentially reproduce with me?
Sexual reproduction is extremely important if we flowers want to evolve and adapt to new traits.
Is there anything else?
Also, with sexual reproduction, there is so much more genetic diversity. So if you and I are compatible and can reproduce, then our flower offspring will have many diverse genes.
That sounds so cool. Our offspring would be mixed flowers.
Before we reproduce, I need to think about some things, Jessie. It was really nice meeting you.
I can't wait to hear all about your date. How was it?
It went really well. We hit it off. We talked about how cool it would be if we reproduced, but it got me thinking about things.
Things like what?
Well, for one, with sexual reproduction, I will be competing with so many other flowers who also want to reproduce with Taylor. We are just so different from each other that I don't know if she would want to reproduce with me. But then, if I were to reproduce without Taylor by myself, my offspring would not have a lot of genetic diversity, and because the seeds would not be dispersed as much, all the offspring would fight over the same place and overcrowding will occur.
It seems like you have a lot to think about, Jessie.
I do. I really love the date with Taylor. I just also think that maybe I should reproduce by myself. I keep going back and forth between whether to do asexual or sexual reproduction.
So, Jessie, I've been thinking about what I want to find in a sexual partner, and we're too different.
What do you mean?
Well, Jessie, you see, I've actually met somebody else. There's a huge gene pool available to me, and I found a partner with better traits. Better traits will give my children a better chance of survival, and that's what I'm looking for.
Are you sure?
Yes. The truth is that we're just not compatible. We're different plants. We'd never be able to sexually reproduce. We're just too different.
She just said we weren't compatible.
What are you going to do about finding a partner, Jessie?
You see, Buzz, I realized after our breakup that I don't need a partner to have successful offspring. I can reproduce asexually and make baby plants that are exactly like me. There's no competition for partners when I reproduce asexually either. What's even better is the fact that I can reproduce asexually much faster than I can reproduce sexually. I don't need anyone to be happy and successful. All I need is myself.